What's going on, everybody? Welcome back, and here we are with another video. And yes, so this video is kind of different because we're going to talk about a lot of things about the channel rules. We're going to talk about things that have happened today and the aftermath of that. What I think is going to happen, probably will happen. I think it's for the best. Don't worry, I'm not quitting or anything like that. But so right now, when we're on about rules, some of us are parents and got rules at home. Some of us have got businesses and we got rules, right? But just like you on this channel, I have rules. And sometimes people defy those rules, even though they dare. Sometimes people don't mean to defy them, but I think some people need to be reminded of them. But there's been, well, get to the point of channel rules. Well, the first one is no backseating. In other words, for the people that don't know, is no telling the streamer what to do. Secondly, trolling, abusive comments. Thirdly, no self-promotion unless I give you the permission to. And those have been abused quite a lot on this channel, right? Especially the backseating and the trolling. It's not so much, I've had a few people trying to come in, trying to promote themselves. No people, I don't know them. People who come into my channel, I've given people permission. There's a few people, friends that are streamers themselves. I have given them the permission to promote because they're friends of mine and I like to give them a hand. But you'll get some people that take it upon themselves to just pull it in the chat without not my consent. And that pisses me off. So yeah, a lot of people do that, and it's just, and another thing about number 4 is no politics. Now, we all know politics is a main argument on YouTube. That's why I say no to it, because it causes arguments. But some people don't listen to the rules, and I'm getting a little bit just pissed off at people just thinking, oh, well, I'm going to come in here, you ain't going to do anything. Let me tell you something, you come in here and you abuse them, you are going to get moderated. You will get moderated now. Let me make this clear. This channel has grown and it's been quite amazing, and thank everybody who subscribed and liked and shared and viewed my channel. Really appreciate it. I know we get bigger, we're going to start getting people in trolls and all that, but it doesn't mean I have to put up with the abuse. I'm human, just like all you other guys, It doesn't mean I have to put up with the abuse. That's all I can say. And I understand we're going to get more of that. And I need to combat. It's not so much of people talking about, politics and the self-promotion. It's the trolling and the backseating. That's what really pisses me off. And I'm starting to get really irritated about it now. So those are the channel rules. I say again. Number 1, no backseating, telling the streamer what to do. Secondly, trolling or abusive comments. Thirdly, self-promotion, unless I am giving the absolute complete permission. And fourthly, no politics. I ask them to be respected because not everybody wants to see that in the chat. I don't. I get a little bit fed up of going on YouTube and it's all politics, political politics and all that crap. All streamers want to be political now. It's just, why can't gaming just be gaming? Nobody wants to hear that shit. Who cares about, who's view on this and who's view on that? I couldn't care. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I wanted to get out of the way. So rules are going to be enforced on you, which they should have been. It's my fault in a way, but many people might say, well, people shouldn't be abusing, people shouldn't be backseated anyway. No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't be trolling. But I'm going to enforce those, put the rules in the description on this video. And I'm going to be enforcing them on when I go streaming on my videos and my description. It's not, as a streamer, it pisses me off if you're the viewer or if you're the viewer or a subscriber, I mean, and you're watching me stream and you're seeing somebody come in literally trying to tell me what to do, it's gonna piss you off whether you're a streamer or a viewer. I've gone into some streamers. I've been trying to watch a stream, and you literally got someone in there trying to tell people how to play the game. And even the streamer has got mad. Even I am thinking, don't tell him how to play the game. Will you just let him figure it out? If he needs a hand, he'll let you know. It's like me. If I need a hand, I will let you know. Just understand these rules, and I will thank you for it. I would appreciate it. Right. Secondly, now, this is where the second rule becomes important. Trolling. Now, today, Call of Duty Ghost Part 2. I had two racist trolls come in. I'll tell you where they're from. England. So obviously, you know, because I'm a Welshman and I'm from Wales, they had to come in and say some stupid shit. I'm not going to say what it is because I think it's disgusting. But if you go and watch that video, you can see why I was angry and the things I said. I'm not going to have some dickhead coming in racially abusing me and threatening me. I think we can all identify what I'm trying to say. I might be a streamer, but it doesn't mean I have to put up with any abusive behavior from anybody. Like I said, I'm human just like you guys. I am going to put up with any trolling or any abusive comments or racial abuse from anyone. Doesn't mean any. It's just, this is happening all the time. And this is what I meant about a few years back. What I meant about the racist trolling in my comments. And it's happening again. Twice it has happened today on my stream. Once is enough, but twice, that is it. And they always, and the racist comments I always get are usually from people from England. Not cool. I'm sick and tired of this shit. I tell you what. This is, to be honest, it's not cool. It's not. It doesn't matter. It is not cool. I'm sick. You know, I'm going to be changing my streaming times because I'm not going to sit there and stream to a fucking part of a country that thinks it's okay to call me this and that and thinking they can get away with it, threatening me. I don't care. I totally refuse. I'm going to find a different time that I'm appreciated and for what I do and that who I am as a person and not hated for what I fucking am. You know, it's really ridiculous, and I hope you guys can understand that I have a lot of viewers and subscribers from England. You know, they respect me, I respect them. If I do change my time, they will follow me anyway. They'll still watch my stuff. I know they will. But I can't have dickheads coming in like that. That needs to stop. And it's going to when I change my time and I'm going to enforce the rules on this channel. And like I said, the bigger I get, I need modders, which we already got. I need to get more. And I need to enforce the rules. Those are the two most important things on the channel you should have. Especially when you're getting bigger. And they're going to come to this channel. But like I said, I'm not going to stream to a part of the country that I don't feel appreciated. And I never have. Never been taken serious by. And always people thinking it's okay to come in and racially abusing me and threatening me. I don't think that's cool at all. So that's my say on it. I hope people really truly understand. When I stream, I keep myself to myself. I'm always polite to people. But you know what? People have really, really taken advantage of that. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Especially the people who are not nice to me. I am done with it. So I'm going to be finding a streaming time when I'm appreciated and my work is, and I don't get racially abused and fucking threatened all the time. That shit needs to stop. But what do you expect? You know? So yeah, that is it. What's going to happen now is that the rules will be enforced, will be put everywhere. The moderators know that. Get some more modders. Rules be enforced. Changing my streaming times. I'm done with that part. Not streaming to the people that thinks it's okay to do all that shit. Just goes to show how nice some people are, don't it? But guess what? Let me tell you something, fuckers. It works both ways. The feeling is just mutual. It just is. But at the end of the day, like I said, people use and abuse the internet and the chat stream. And there's nothing I can do about it. And that's all I can say about that. Right now, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody that subbed, liked and shared and viewed. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate the growth. Thank you. And I definitely want to give a couple of shout outs before I leave and whatever. I want to give a shout out to Philippines, Indonesia, India, and Vietnam. You know, it's really great that you guys have made me feel like I'm really something. Do you know what I mean? Like I really appreciate it. And I know you guys are the most sub people on here, and it's really, really great. It's fantastic. You made this channel for what it is. And then we have idiot people like that are trying to come in here, spread their fucking hate and all their bullshit. We don't want that. Chuck that idea. Let's get that off here. I know where my real fan base is. Do you know what I mean? And I thank you guys for making me for who I am, making this channel for what it is. And it wouldn't be where it is without you. And I also want to give a thank you to shout out to Canada and the United States. Thank you, you guys. At least you guys are more growing up to the people over here. These people are just, well, I wouldn't say over here because this is Wales, but you know where I'm getting at. At least you're more growing up to the people that thought it was okay to race and abuse me and stuff. At least you guys in the US and in Canada and in the Philippines, Vietnam, India and Indonesia, at least all you guys are more grown up than what those racist fucks said to me. You know, I can clearly see where my fan base is, and I can clearly see where the trolling is coming from. And it's always great to see where the trolling is coming from, because when you see where it's coming from, then you know where to go and not. And I've been streaming basically at the wrong time, in the wrong place. So yeah, I just think it's best that it's always best to go, you know, where you're loved and respected. You know, you do this to be loved or respected. You don't do it to think, oh, I'm gonna be loved. No, it comes both ways. Good comes to bad, and bad comes to good. There's no other way. You know, you gotta accept the evil one. Do you know what I mean? And so thank you. And I also want to say a thank you to my own country and places. You know, Wales, Swansea, Newport County, Cardiff, Bridgend, and I think there's another part in Swansea called, I can't think, it begins with S. I think it's called Sketty or something like that. I couldn't remember. But you guys from Swansea know what I'm on about. Yeah, thank you. And I think it's Rogerstone and Baysleg. Thank you, everybody. You guys have made me, especially here for the ones in my own town, my own land. I didn't think I'd ever reach people in my own land, and I ever thank you guys. I know that most of you probably don't comment, but I know you guys watch. Not everybody comments because of all the dickheads out up here in the comments. I understand that. I know you guys are there. And thank you, you know, and I hope that this video, I know that if you're Welsh like me, and if you're watching this, you're probably going to take just as good as a great response as what I did. Because if I was watching this and I seen this, I'd probably go ape shit myself. I would. Especially the racial abuse part comment, I would. So if you're Welsh, you're probably going to take this a bit into the heart. So I don't blame you if you do. I guess that's the problem with, you know, us as Welsh people. We've always been looked as part of a joke to the part of the UK. Do you know what I mean? They've always got something bad to say. They've always got to come out with the racial abuse part to us over here. When you win a fight with them, basically, I won a fight with this guy and he started a racially abusing me. There you go. There you go. You know, they've always looked at us like we're some, like with something dirt on the street, and it pisses me off. It really fucking does. So, so yeah, they've always looked at us like that. I ain't got respect for us. I ain't got any respect for them. I can fucking tell you that. But yeah, though you people have made me, you made it feel great. But dickheads like that, we're gonna shut completely out. It is time for the change. I was gonna, well, I didn't really want to do this, but I was gonna take a step back from streaming for a bit and just record it. I'm thinking, when you look at it, I can just change the streaming time. If you're streaming at a UK time, then what you expect, you're gonna get that. But my time might be streamed I might be going to the time at night, because I think streaming and getting an American time, a Canada time, and maybe a Philippines and all of that would be better. That's where my subs come from, look. So maybe I would be better over there, do you know what I mean, than other than here and attracting all the fucking keyboard warriors and stuff. So yeah, maybe that would be for the best, do you know what I mean? So yeah. So there is a little message that I want to say to anybody who's a toxic subscriber or viewer. Just be warned, your time is limited on this channel. I can tell you that. So keep that in mind. If you sub to me to troll me, then you must be as thick as shit. You must be as dumb as you look. Because if you do sub to troll me, you'll be straight out. I can tell you that. The modders are going to get tough and moderated on this channel, and the rules are only going to get tougher because of the trolling. But hopefully I stream at a different time, things are going smooth. I think that as long as we change our streaming times, we will be fine. It all depends. That's why I see a lot of streamers, they stream at night. Maybe it's because of a reason, and maybe I can see why. Maybe I could see why. And another thing I want to point out is that there's a lot, I'm not the only Welsh streamer, there's a few Welsh streamers out there. And I see a few English streamers that they bang on about the amount of racial abuse they have online. They've been called, this and that. And I'm thinking, well, at the end of the day, Welsh streamers suffer the same thing from people that come from England thinking it's okay to say this and that. And I know they're from England because they're happy to say they're from England. But they're not happy to say directly where they live. Ain't that funny? That's all I'm going to say. I hope you understand why I'm pissed off and why I think anybody would be as pissed off as me if someone done that to them. It is not cool. It is not. I come here to make a great community, and I'm really starting to figure who is in my community. Do I... I want people that are like me, that just want to relax and chill, not people coming in making trouble. But yeah, the backseating, the trolling needs to stop. It does, because it's just gonna get tough. And like I said, if we change the times, we keep an eye on who comes in, I don't think we'll have a problem. I think we'll be alright. We'll be fine. It's just, I think the times is just, a lot of trolls do come from the UK, unfortunately, because half of them can't keep their fucking mouth shut. I can tell you that. But yeah, we'll stream at that time. Let's knock down completely off. because I've never really been accepted. I have it only by my own, only by my own people in that part of the UK, which is understandable because it's very rare you see a Welsh streamer, and I don't think they were expecting this. But as soon as they, but yeah, I'm sure. Like I said, if you're Welsh and you're watching this, it's probably going to piss you off a bit, but don't let it piss you off. At the end of the day, I take all this for you, and they're just people that just they never say it to our faces. They never will. They use the internet for that. They know they get their ass kicked. I mean, I'm gonna tell you a story. A couple of years ago, there was a Welshman, and someone from England had come over here, and he said something to a Welshman he shouldn't have. And that thing he said is exactly the same thing the troll said in my chat earlier to me. I'm not going to say because it's disgusting. It's one of the worst things. If you're English, you will understand why I'm getting it, and if you're Welsh. Alright, it's the worst thing you say to offend a Welshman. Alright, excuse me. Now, this English person, now, he should have known better being on Welsh soil, land. Said something to, trying to pick a fight in an argument, and he said something to this Welshman he shouldn't have. Bang. Welshman had knocked him clean out. He didn't just knock him clean out, he hit him right there. Right? Split all his eye by there. All his eye to there, his eye was out of there. He knocked him right the fuck out. Why? Because he said something racial, and after that, stupid. That was on this land. Now, what does that tell you? Exactly. You might get away with doing it in England, in your part, the people, going around racially abusing people. But if you come here, it's a different ball game. I would advise you not to. You get away with it on the internet, but I can tell you, that twat that done that to me earlier would have had his jaw, I would have put it right up there. I can tell you that. You don't get away with doing that to people. I can tell you now. One thing, you're either going to end up with a in you, or someone is going to go take your teeth out. That's all I can say. People just think they can say and do what they want, but it's a different ball game over here. You can't do that in Wales. But at the end of the day, like, you shouldn't have said that. Being in Wales, especially to someone here who's a native, the way I see it, he said something he shouldn't have, and he got his ass kicked. He got knocked the fuck out. So there you go. I can't remember what part. I think it was part of South Wales. But at the end of the day, South Wales is not a joke over here. It's not. You know, up in North Wales, you do that to someone up there, they will kick your ass. Up in North Wales, they don't take any shit up there. Anybody who's from Wales here will tell you the same. They do not take any shit up there. They don't. You go up there and you start Welsh this, you Welsh that. They're just, I can tell you that. They don't like any of that. And you can tell I'm angry because I just am. I'm just trying to make a point, an example. You're going to go running your mouth, that will happen to you. Especially if you're racing, abusing people. Especially when they don't, on the fucking, you're going, you might get away with it doing it on your own land, but like the story I read, which this story totally pissed me off. It disgusted me that there was an old Welshman who went to a part of England. They beat him up because they didn't like his accent. Or because they didn't like his accent and he was an old man. Disgusting. Now you guys can understand why. What I'm trying to say. Being racially abused a Welshman being beaten up because of his accent, that tells you a lot. So there you go. Like I said, I got no problem with anyone from England. Everybody knows that, right? So I want to tell you, my wife is from England. She's an English lady. So there you go. I'm a Welshman who's married to an English lady. Yeah? There you go. Alright? I've been with her for nearly 10 years of my life. We've done everything together. We've been to England together, been to Portsmouth together. You know, different parts of England. But the only thing I don't like is when people, you win an argument against them, they gotta bring the racial stuff, gotta come in. I hate that. At the end of the day, some people just don't like to be told. And I have a fan base that is English, and I respect them, and they respect me, and they know that. They know, those people know who they are, you know, and I respect them. But please understand what I'm trying to say. I just don't respect people that got no respect for me, especially from people that from another country are gonna come in here. I'm not gonna put up with that. I'm not. Just understand. That's not a good idea to come here and say stuff in, you know, don't underestimate what people will do, especially in this part. I will tell you that people think that Wales is a nice country. I'm going to be honest with you, it is a nice country. I'm going to tell you now, right? It's got beautiful landscapes, seas, and so many hills to go with it, right? And depending on what part of the Wales you go with, it's nice. You know what I mean? It's nice to get away for a holiday. A lot of people from England come here because it's I think the reason why people immigrate from England to come here is because it's quiet. There isn't much violence, to be honest. You can probably walk down the street a lot better here than you know. And it is nice. You get to know people and stuff. But there are parts that are heavily ganged. Unfortunately, like no matter where you go, there's gangs. So yeah, unless they know you, I wouldn't bother going in it altogether. I wouldn't. So parts of Wales, I'd have the SAS to go with you, because I tell you what, they don't know you. So you think England's bad? Yeah, but Wales has also got his parts. So the majority of the time, it is nice here. It is nice to. I know a few English people that live here, and they're nice people. And you know, I got in our across from us. There's an English lady over there. She's a very nice person. Her and her family, and there's a couple up there. I can tell straight away why they moved here. Maybe it's because it's quiet. It's a nice climate and it's quiet. So there you go. Like I said, it's not a hate thing, not a dig thing. It's because I'm trying to make a point. I hope you all understand that. You know, we can't. It's not cool, and I'm sick of it. So I'm fed up with giving to a part of a. Streaming for the part of coming here for that time to that country just to get that. No way, it stops. Like I said, anyone who's from England and is a fan of my work and everything, like I said, you guys will probably still follow me. You guys will probably still watch my stuff. I know I will be streaming at the time that day, but I know you guys will. Well, as soon as you get up in the morning, my stream will be on. So yeah. It's just always someone to spoil it. But like I said, it is a nice place here in Wales. And you'd be surprised how many people from England do come here to visit. So that's what's going to happen here on this channel. Like I just said before I end this, you know, I got nothing against anybody who's from England or England in general. It's just the people who bring the constant hate from there. It's just terrible now. I need to do something about it. I am tired of it. I'm doing this for 2 years. It needs to stop. It does. That stuff needs to stop. If I'm streaming for hours, and if my streams are going to people like that, forget about it. I go to a different time. So yeah, before I end this night, yeah, more moderators are gonna come. The rules will be enforced, so me and my subscribers and all are safe. And hopefully no more bullshit from people now. And we're going to stream at a different time, probably around about 10, 11 o'clock at night. And I just, before I go, I want to say this, that I want people to like me for my personality. Like I said before, I know that sometimes you might look at my streams and think, oh, he looks too serious. It's because I'm trying to give you a good show, a good stream. And like I said in my description, either be, I like to rage, as you see my Call of Duty. Piece of shit. Anyway, and I'd rather you like me for my personality. And like I said, you might think, oh, like I said, I'm serious, but I'm rage and serious at the same time. I'm trying to get my fucking brain is just half asleep. Rage and serious at the same time. That's how it is. But when you watch these vlogs, you can see me for who I am and my personality. But yeah, don't take offense. I have great respect for anybody who's a subscriber from England. Always remember that. You guys know who you are, or if you're new here, just understand that this channel has no room for hate or anything like that. It just doesn't. And I think we can all agree with that. It just doesn't. There's enough hate in this world. People that are trying to change people. People that are spreading hate because they don't like this, they don't like that. Be what you want to. I'm gonna be, right? My message to you is, no matter what you do, if you're watching this, be what you want to be. What you're comfortable in doing and what you're comfortable in. It's just, you're comfortable in you. Then fuck everybody else. Don't listen to what they say. You do what you want to do. Because when they judge you, someone will judge them. Always remember that. I get judged all the time with this and that. I couldn't care. I go to bed at night. I close my eyes. I go to sleep. No skin off my fucking ass. That's all I can say. At the end of the day, just be you and fuck everybody that don't agree. You're going to get hated no matter what you do in life. Like I said earlier, I'm in this to be loved and hated, and I love it. But like I said, right, as much as I love the arguing, but I do get times sometimes where I think, you know what, a bit of nice and peace and quiet is what I want. Nice and quiet. That's all I want. Right? I don't like to argue with anybody. When people threaten me, racially abuse me, I am going to stand up. But yeah, I like the fact that this channel has gone international. It's really cool. That's the coolest thing about it. I think you guys, the different countries, have respected me more than anybody, and I love that. You guys have literally pulled me out there, and it goes to show what you guys think of me, and I love you guys. It's a shame I can't say the same thing about, certain area. But why should I? But yeah. What do you expect me to say after that? Many people might say, what do you expect Mr. Rage to really say about that? Well, yeah, what do you expect me to say about it? Yeah, it's okay, do what you want to me, this and that. No. I think you guys watch this would agree with me. Don't go streaming that time, refuse it, then I'm going to do it. I'm going to totally refuse that. I'm going to stream to people that really appreciate me, and I'm going to move forward with my channel, go forward. Then we are going to do something new. So yeah, I know I keep saying I'm going to end this. Every time I keep saying I'm going to end this, something else pops up in my mind. That's because I haven't done this in a while. Right now, Call of Duty My fucking god. What did they do with Black Ops 6? What did they do? Apparently it took them 4 years to do it. If it took them 4 years to do it, that explains why it has the same mechanics as Cold War does. Some people say this is trash. Some people said it's a Call of Duty a Cold War rip-off. I think so. Okay, yeah, it's a good game, but it's not better than Warzone. Warzone, it's more advanced and it's better. I like the way you can parachute in. Many of you have seen my videos, my shorts. I have had some laughs on it, many laughs, many rages, and it's just been funny. Especially when you shoot them up in the air and these bullets sponge off the floor. I laugh my fucking ass off. I tell you what, I even lay in bed and I laugh my ass off to it. And my wife was like, "What are you laughing at?" I went, "Well, I shot this guy in the fucking head on Call of Duty and his body just sponged out off the floor." But yeah, you do have many laughs, and that's, with people and stuff. But things have got to change, unfortunately. But yeah, Black Ops 6, I think it's a bit of a miss, to be honest. It didn't do so good. I can't. The hackers, the cheaters in it, it is ridiculous. I can't be doing. You can tell people are cheating and hacking in it. No way. Warzone, like I said, is a different thing. I'm gonna keep doing videos on that because I love it. I think it's a great game, and 3 things that are coming to the channel right now. GTA Halloween, Red Dead Halloween, and Call of Duty Halloween, which we're going to get the Season 6 pass. That looks fantastic. I can tell you now. So we're going to get that. Then we're going to see what goes on for the next September. Now, obviously, it's, going to be coming up October. And we're going to be... It's going to be the horror month, so I'm going to plan on streaming Resi for the original with the RPD costume, and I'm going to be probably doing some Code Veronica X. I love that game. So we're going to do that with some other horror games, probably bring back some Evil Dead and probably bring some Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Friday the 13th. But we will do that. So I think that's what I can really talk about, now. Like I said, things are going to change. More modders, less trolling, less backseating. That's what I want to see. And more, of bringing those rules in. And we're going to forget about certain streaming for a certain area. Which I'm sorry to say, but one bad apple spoils it for all, as they say. Time to move forward with it. I guess when I look at some streamers, they stream at night, and I think that's the reason why, because it's a better audience. You get better, and you got less of the, people are more growing up in the United States and in Canada. People are more definitely growing up in places like that. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Like I said, just don't take offense. Just watch the video and just listen carefully, and you will see what I'm gaining at and stuff. And I hope you all understand. If you're new to this, then don't forget to like and sub up or whatever. But please understand what I'm saying, that for the people that are from England that are subbed for a while and few, you are still in there just like any other subscriber. I will always respect you like you would respect me. But just understand what I'm trying to get at with other people. That is, I know that if anyone's my real fan, real subscriber, you will understand. But yeah, he fucked around, so he got a response, and he didn't like it, so he resorted to abusing racially or whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about that. So yeah, before I go out, look after yourselves. Keep doing what you're doing. And fuck the trolls. Just keep doing what you're doing. You will get far. You will be fine. Trust me. Take care of yourselves, and bye for now.